Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, a movie that came out in 2002, directed by Peter Jackson. And in Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, it continues the journey of the Fellowship with Frodo and Sam trying to find their way into Mordor, but also Aragorn and all of the rest of the people who have to deal with an invasion of Rohan. Okay, so getting into it, first and foremost, everyone from the first movie returns to this movie. Then again, they were obliged by contract to do so. Contract, and of course, all three films being shot at the same time. And of course, the acting is just as great as is in the first movie. Even the new cast members are terrific here. The easy scene stealer, Andy Serkis as Gollum. Gollum is like this scrawny little creature that Serkis plays, and he is just phenomenal as Gollum. He performed Gollum using this technique called motion capture, which is essentially a human's movements being recorded into a computer to create an animation for this computerized creation. In this case, it's the skinny little thing called Gollum. So he's not just a CG thing, his performance is not CG, it's all real. He's acting his butt off as Gollum, never really got much appreciation for it until lately, basically. However, if you ask me, I've always loved Serkis' portrayal of Gollum. And all of the other stuff that carries on here from Fellowship of the Ring includes like the visuals, the designs of the outfits, which all look awesome, buildings, choreography, like all that stuff gets moved into here, and it is just as great as it is in Fellowship of the Ring. And they also add in stuff that wasn't in the first movie, like Frodo, he's having to deal with the temptation of the ring in this movie. The ring hardly bothered him in the first film. The ring, it's trying to corrupt him throughout this movie. Corrupt him with temptation. They also have like this rivalry between Gimli and Legolas, and it's funny. It's like with those funny moments they added into the movie that they inserted in these serious moments that never really affected how intense the moment is. And lastly, Aragorn. Aragorn was just a ranger in the first movie. Definitely a character. He has like all these different layers to him. But in this movie, he becomes a leader, kind of without the intention. But you see all these leadership qualities to him, and it makes what happens in the third film believable. So Battle of Helm's Deep, like 20 years later, still the best battle ever put in a movie. I'm not even joking. The Battle of Helm's Deep is just awesome. Like, that's all I have to say. It's just awesome. Overall, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, it is a terrific second chapter in this series. It is a great movie. Just like Fellowship, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Ultimately, I'm going to have to give Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers a 10. That's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Badetsky will.